Where
How's
are
it
you?
going?
In a field somewhere? You got beautiful skies behind you.
That's the view out of my backyard in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oh, really? Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Albuquerque.
Great place to be. Thanks. So excited to talk to you again after season 1. And we talked about the Beach Boys and how much we needed them for the whole lockdown situation. And now you've gone and got a second season and you have a lot of turmoil happening. So let's talk about those boys. Boys are the worst.
The boys are the worst. Why did these boys? They gotta come. I think it was very smart. We made the very first episode. The school becomes co-ed, and so now we've got that whole thing with the girls and the boys. Plus, it really, what I wanted to do from the beginning was highlight the inequality of men's sports versus women's sports, and as you've seen, this is right in front of your face.
Right.
So that's good. I really do believe that the show needed to focus on the girls more and get into their lives and what they're doing. And I think this year they're presented a little more real, a little more like high school girls. I think our actresses have feeling a little more comfortable in their characters. And I was really proud of them. They did a great job. And we had a couple new characters come in that did really well. I'm so grateful to get another season of this show because I really loved the last season. I loved playing this guy. And I think this is this season too, the show's shorter. It's a half hour and all 10 drop on October 12th, those are all two really good things, I think, for this show. And, there's just a lot more life in this character and the girls and life. And, there's a story that we got to do that means so much to me. When Bob passed away and then we started the show, I pitched an idea where what if Marvyn is one of his good friends dies and he's a coach and he gets this outpouring of love like Bob did. Bob had a tsunami of love for him.
Right.
And sadly, Bob, I don't think he knew how loved he was, and that breaks my heart. But I wanted the girls to say, "You are loved. Here's what your legacy is. I'm your legacy." My daughter says, and so that's a really nice story that we do in this season too.
So, how is your character changing over this? Season 1, season 2. What are some of the changes that have happened that are positive and maybe negative?
Mm-hmm. Well, he's a guy who just speaks. My dad was kind of like that, and the good thing about Marvyn is he could say I was wrong, I'm sorry, and I like that. He still pushes to do your best, and I like that too. He at the end of the day, he says, "Can you look in the mirror and say I did my very best today?" And so that kind of is an overall theme, but it's about being a better parent. Really, this season too. The Sophia, who plays Emma, is one of the best actresses I've ever worked with. I'm not kidding. I just love working with her. And also everybody was like, what's going to happen with Holly and Marvyn? And I'm really glad that we waited. We didn't, most shows I'm on, like the episode 2, I'm hooking up with that. But this was a very good move. And there's maybe a little spark towards the end of the season, but it kind of just left up there. So, I think
season 3's got to happen now. So, what can I say? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, from your mouth.
So I have to say, this is a show that we watch as a family. We really like it. It's very, it helps us stay mentally balanced, I think, with, the negative outside and then the nice positive. Right. Yeah, it's a lot. But I do have to say, one of your castmates, I won't say who, but she has 3 names, said working with you was a masterclass and really complimented you on your scene work and everything. So we definitely see that. We love that. And I just want to ask you, what do you hope the audience takes away from this season?
Let me ask about the person with 3 names. Was it Mary Kate Olsen who said that?
No, on this show.
That's Yvette. They're so kind.
Yvette.
Yeah, so I love her, and she's really.
She's amazing.
I just love working with her too. And like you said, I hope they do turn to it. Families like yourself, they turn to it for comfort food. I think it feels right. They see me hopefully, and they feel like, oh, this guy's been coming to my house for a long time, and I like this character, and I like that he's tries to do the right thing, and if he doesn't do it, he says I'm sorry and tries to learn. So hopefully that. But like you say, it's a turbulent time right now, and you need something familiar, and this show has the familiar themes that people love. Again, it's a good family show, and it's Disney. I watch every cut. I watch every daily, and I go, okay, that's good. And then Disney puts it together, and they sprinkle Disney dust all over it, and then I see it on
Magic.
TV. Oh, my magic! Yeah, right. And so it's sort of, I don't know how they do that, but you can feel it. The show is about heart, I think, and that I'm proud of.
Wonderful. Thank you. And we'll be back talking to you about season 3 soon.
I hope so, yeah. And the Beach Boys, you're right. I just got off the road last night with them. Boy, do people need that music and just community and people getting together, loving, singing. You know, it's time.
Well, you're part of it, so we appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Talk to you again.